So you want to build influence and authority with your content online? You want to become an expert? Do you want to be known in your niche? Well, if so, you have come to the right place. Hey, I'm Molly from Visibility Hacking Studios, and we help small businesses build their brand visibility. And we work with a ton of subject matter experts, coaches, and authors. Basically, we work with people who are able to leverage their expertise in order to create conversions, either to help people sign up for a course or a mailing list or a coaching program. Maybe it helps them sign up for a higher ticket product, because we use really cool things that we call connection machines in order to almost effortlessly leverage that expertise in order to create those moments. So today I want to talk to you about how you become an expert in your niche, how simple it is, and what kind of strategies we use to help achieve all of that kind of fun visibility. So today we're going to talk about how to become an expert in almost anything. Then we'll talk about what it takes to become an expert. And then at the end of the video, we'll talk about how to become an expert connector. That's the difference between just creating cool content, creating a community, and bringing them together and actually creating a movement that creates conversion. So if you want more of this, then definitely stay tuned. I will see you after the intro. You need one thing in order to become an expert. And it's not 110,000 hours or whatever that math is. It's not to have $100,000 degrees and expensive pieces of paper on your wall. It's not having the scars to prove that you did it either. The one thing that you need in order to become a leader of your movement, a leader in your niche, is to have what we call prolific passion. Prolific passion can be broken down into two different parts. First part is obsessive passion. You need to be super nerdy, super geek out on whatever subject or niche that you're into. Because when we're obsessed about a topic, we are happy to go down every rabbit hole. We are interested. Our brains are wired in a way that encourages these connective types of questions. This creates incredible content, but also helps speak to those same questions that your ideal audience is asking. I've already skipped ahead. Second part of prolific passion is the prolific part, and that's to have a prolific voice. Are you comfortable sharing what you're learning, sharing those questions, sharing that in the form of content for the sake of connecting with your audience? Because when you create that prolific voice, that ability to continuously share that journey and share that message with your people, combine that with your obsessive passion, and boy, oh boy, do you have the recipe for great connection. Which brings us to today's question of the day. I'm curious what your obsessive passion is. Also, bonus question, do you share it with the world? How prolific is your voice? Whether you answer both questions or just one question, let us know down in the comments below. We talked about obsessive passion and what it takes to become a leader. Now, there's one more piece that's missing. One piece that goes yet another layer deeper. One thing that you need to do in order to become a true expert in your niche is to ask better questions. Seriously, most people ask really surface level questions. They actually anticipate the answers. That's not going to generate any sort of connection, neither between you and the person you're asking questions to or to your wider community. So do us all a favor, listen up. Here's how you ask better questions. You need to understand that there are two different types of questions you need to be asking. First type are investigative questions. This is where you're going to ask deeper questions. This is where you're going to ask why 1,000 times. You're really going to drill down and go down the rabbit hole with these questions. Second kind of question are interview questions. Duh, you're going to interview people. You're going to ask experts. You're going to gain other people's knowledge by asking questions of them. Use this as an incredible opportunity to create connection with your community. Want to know how to ask better questions? Well, then hit the subscribe button and join us here on the channel. Now, the true value in creating connective content or content for the sake of connection is when you're able to bring your community together. In the visibility hacking world, we talk about different levels of connection. First level is that you get to share a message with your audience. Next level, your audience gets to share their thoughts and feedback with you in the forms of like comments where you can later on maybe follow back on that. Next level, a live chat. You and your audience can chat back and forth. Next level, you and your audience can chat back and forth, and they can help shape the experience of what they're seeing online. Now, the only kind of content that you can actually create that creates that type of connection, that is psychologically designed to create deeper levels of trust, that know, like, and trust factor. Throw that out the window when you have this level of connection. The only platform, the only type of content that allows us to create those connections is live streaming. So if you want to create that level of connection, you need to start out by creating a live show. That's where we get to build a stage where you get to share your expertise, regardless of what kind of niche or regardless of how nerdy you are about it. This is where you can collect all of that content you're creating that shares your journey, that shares your expertise, that shares all those fantastic questions that you're asking. And a live show is just step one in building that ultimate connection machine. But if you want to get started on that journey, if you want to start sharing your expertise, your experience, your passion, your nerdy obsessions with the world, then I definitely invite you to join us for what we like to call our Live Academy program. We will walk you through all of the steps you need to take in order to launch your live show, one that is designed specifically to attract ideal customers to your world, to nurture those relationships and to ascend them up in through your value ladder. Regardless if you're a coach, an author, a subject matter expert, a content creator, we will help you create those moments of connection. And it starts with you deciding that, yeah, you're in. So if you're in, click the links down in the description or join us over at visibilityhacking.com/let's go live. And we will see you over in the Live Academy program. And that's it for me today, my friends. I will see you again in our next one. Until then, remember, I love you. Be excellent to each other. And just go live. People are out there and they're waiting for you.